Stephen Correa, KO Artist First. We're here with now the recognized, certificate of excellence from the WBC, man, for your BAM fight, for the Vergil Ortiz fight, man. Just getting honored as a trainer, getting the, have the trainer's belt, which is super cool, man. Just what does that feel like to get the recognition on this side now?
Look, this is awesome. Organizations like the WBC doing stuff like this for the trainers now. The fighters obviously get a lot of recognition, but now do this for the trainers. I really appreciate it. It's nice, currently 2 champions in less than 2 months. We're missing Rayo here, but he got the WBA. So it was 3 champions in less than 2 months. But we work hard. I don't do it, but I wouldn't be able to do it if it wasn't for all the help I get. Vergil with Vergil Senior, Hector Beltran, Pita, Chepe, Felipe. With BAM, his dad's also part of it. The rest of the team, Charles Tremley, our conditioning coach, and all the support from all of our guys in the gym. My dad, Mikey. I wouldn't do it if I didn't have that team. Honestly. So this is for all of us. Rayo, who just became champion also, but he became WBA. Also Mario, his condition comes from the amateurs. We got to give everybody credit, man. I wouldn't be able to do it myself.
Right. No, it takes a team for sure, man. And you being the team leader, I'm sure you're steering the ship.
We have a great team, my man.
Yeah.
We have a great team.
That's great. But I know you got your boy fighting tomorrow, man. Just tell me a little bit about him real quick.
Great kid, very dedicated, great skills. Put up a good performance. He's in there against a tough opponent, from Mexico. These guys coming in to pull off the upset, but we're ready to not let that happen. Arturo's in great position. After this, if everything goes well after this win, big things coming for him. So he's trained hard. He's ready to go out there and steal the show.
I know that if he's coming out of Robert's gym, he's going to be a dangerous kid for sure.
It's going to be a great fight, and here at the Stubham, I think his fight's probably going to be the fight of the night.
Right, I can't wait to see it, brother. Just real quick, let's talk about Vergil, man. I mean, it was a grueling fight, a tough fight against Buacek. Got the victory, came out with the belt. Just what have you talked to Vergil? Just how's he doing? What's kind of his mentality since kind of being the champ?
He stayed in Riverside after the fight for about a week or so after the fight. So he came into the gym the week after the fight. He looked great. He looked healthy. He looked ready to go, man. Like
working out still?
No, just came to hang out, just to hang out. No, but I'm pretty sure he's already training back home. Right. This kid is one of those kids that you just can't keep him out of the gym. He's ready for whatever comes next. I know there's a lot of things going on with Golden Boy and Rick Marigan, the organizations. So we're just waiting to see what happens. We know, we're waiting on what decision Crawford takes, Spence and Fondora. So we're just waiting. Gracias. We're just waiting to see what happens in the next few weeks. But we should know something soon.
Is the Crawford fight? I know he was #1 for WBO at 47 for a while, and then obviously they both moved up. But do you think that's a realistic fight for Crawford, or do you think Crawford is kind of like maybe looking, obviously only talks about Canelo, really?
Well, look, Crawford already put in his work, already put in those years of hard work, already put in, that all those big fights, undisputed in 2 divisions. He already earned to call the shots, and if he wants that big fight against Canelo, he deserves it. He earned it, and if he doesn't want to fight anybody else, I don't blame him either. Boxing stuff, man. Boxing stuff. Boxers go through training camps, diets, sparring matches. Sometimes they're tougher than the fights. So I understand them too. I don't blame him. But if he does want to do it, we're open to do a fight against Crawford too. But it's going to be his decision. It's his call.
Right. You mentioned Rayo earlier. He would have been on this had it been for the WBC, exactly. But it was for the WBA. A lot of rumors are tanking Rayo at the end of the year. I know. People were talking about the Pitbull rematch. Obviously, Rayo, messed up those plans for those people. But I mean, Rayo's right there on the spot. Have you heard anything about a tank Rayo fight?
We've heard it. We've heard it all over. People have been approaching us. But Rayo's not planning on fighting this year anymore. He's actually enjoying his victory, his world champion, and he was in camp for 4 months, a little over 4 months. So he needs some time off. I think if that fight does happen, it could be Tank's next fight sometime in February or March. We could do it. We'd be more than happy to do it. Obviously, Pitbull has to step aside and they have to work it out with Pitbull. Maybe Al Heyman or something, maybe they could convince him. I'm not sure about that, but we have a rematch clause. But if people step aside, then we'll be more than happy to fight Tank. But it won't happen in November or December of this year. It could happen sometime next year. We're more than ready to do that.
Right. You know, Bam also, right? I know that there was a rematch clause with Gallo. You know, there was a little talk, even Chocolatito kind of mentioned Bam after his fight. Just, I don't know, what's the latest with Bam? What's going on?
I'm here, obviously with Matchroom, and we've already talked about the rematch. We have to do the rematch. Gallo is forcing that, so we have to do it. We're figuring out the date, November or December here in the United States. Hopefully we know this within the next couple of days.
Yeah, hopefully, man. Just last one, just, you know, the biggest fight we got on the calendar right now, I feel like, is probably Canelo Berlanga. I know we've talked about it before. I told you 1 through 10. You kind of gave Berlanga a 1. Does this type of fight, being that it isn't maybe a favorite fight, does that hurt Canelo's legacy, or has he kind of just already made his legacy and now it's all extra?
He already made his legacy, just like we were talking about Crawford right now. Canelo is 10 times more than that. He already accomplished so much. He calls the shots. He decides who he wants to fight. And look, it's always been a great rivalry between Mexicans and Puerto Ricans. So just the normal fans, the normal people are going to be excited about it. Canelo has a lot of great fans. Puerto Rico love boxing, so they see Puerto Rico versus Mexico, so they're gonna watch it. They're gonna love it. It's just Canelo knows how to do it. He's a very smart man, and I don't blame him, man. If I had somebody like that, I'd probably do the same. You never know.
Sure. I just want to bring Arturo real quick. Just man, I know you're fighting tomorrow, man. Look, your coach has already got the hardware. I feel like you're gonna add to it, with the victory yourself tomorrow, man. Just tell me how it goes tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow we're gonna defend the belt, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good fight, but expect a good win, too. So, like you just said, I'm gonna have to give him another third world champ.
Yeah, man. Coming out, obviously, look, the accolades, right? 3 champions in 2 months. I feel like people should already kind of fear you coming out of Robert Garcia's gym.
Well, yeah, it gives a lot of name to us too, But coming out of the best gym and best trainer of the year, he made 3 world champs in less than 2 months. Right. So that gives us a lot of names for us too.
Yeah, but that also motivates everybody else to try to beat us.
Right.
We gotta train extra hard now. Exactly.
Sure.
We gotta train extra harder now because
I'm sure
it's gonna get tougher.
Yeah, I'm sure you're one of Robert's next champs. But tell the fans where they can follow you, brother.
Arturo Cardenas 908 on Instagram.
There it is. Appreciate you, Robert. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.